Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to reading 3, the final reading assignment for Michaela DePrince, The War Orphan Who Became a Ballerina, written by William Kremer. Again, this is a magazine article. It is written as nonfiction text. Just a reminder, our essential question is, what are some of the challenges and triumphs of growing up? And as you continue to read this article, make sure that you keep this essential question in mind and what the article has taught you about challenges that other children may have faced and how they overcame them. So during your first read, again, we want to just make sure that you notice the general ideas about the text. Make sure that you understand what is it about and who is involved. Is it the same people, the same story that you've been reading in the previous assignments? Are they all connected? How have they been told? Look at that sequence of events. We also want you to connect with the ideas within the selection to what you've already read in previous paragraphs, what you already know, what maybe has been discussed in class. Then when you're doing your close reading, which happened after your first reading, you want to make sure that you annotate by marking vocabulary and passages that you want to revisit. You're marking important things in the margin. You're interacting with that text by writing your thoughts on the side. You could also respond by writing that brief summary of a paragraph in the side margin. So writers of nonfiction articles typically use a couple different techniques to help engage readers. One of them is a sequence of events. That's where they're writing the article in order of how things happened in someone's life. They also use flashback, where they're flashing back to a past time in that person's life, or they're flash forwarding to a time in a person's life. So maybe the story's taking place when they were a child, and then they're going to flash forward to something that, is happening now. And again, writers do this to engage readers the same way that a well-written plot in a narrative is written to engage readers to want to keep reading their story. So while you're finishing up the reading of Michaela DePrince and annotating, be sure to continue to circle or highlight concept vocabulary words, those 3 words: antagonism, refugee, distraught. Also, make sure you're circling words that you might not know or understand. Mark details that give insight into Michaela's feelings and her thoughts. Also, highlight or underline important events from Michaela's life. And make sure that you're paying attention to that sequence of events. What has happened most recently? What has she gone through? So again, you're going to do this assignment completely in your My Perspectives book first, and then transfer your information to a Google Doc. So the audio for paragraphs 19 through 30 is posted with your Google Classroom assignment for reading 3. So you can read or listen to paragraphs 19 through 30 of Michaela DePrince, War Orphan Who Became a Ballerina. But when you're doing it this first time, again, you're not annotating, you're just reading or listening to it. Make sure that you have your book in front of you if you are listening to it so that you can follow along. Then on your second or third or even fourth read, make sure that this is the time you're close reading, you're annotating, you're circling, you're underlining, you're highlighting, you're writing notes in the margin, you're interacting with this text just like if you were in a classroom talking with the teacher and other students about the text. That's what you're writing on the sides. Then you're going to go to page 55 and you're going to answer the 3rd question on this page. Now, when you are all done annotating your text for paragraphs 19 through 30 on pages 53 and 54 and answering that 3rd question on page 55, you're going to go to your Google Doc. And on your Google Doc, You are going to answer the same questions that you've been answering. Number 1 and number 2 have not changed. Number 1 is for paragraphs 19 through 30, 2 bullet points below, sharing your annotated notes you wrote on the side of the article. Again, these are the things that you wrote on the side. They could tie in with things that you underlined, but they're your thinking, you're interacting with the text by writing stuff on the side, writing your I wonder this or I think this, and man, I can't believe Michaela had to deal with this, and connect it to your pieces in the text. Again, two-part question. Make sure that each bullet answers both parts, what you wrote and why. Question number 2, again for paragraphs 19 through 30, you're going to write 2 bulleted points of words and phrases that you circled, highlighted, or underlined, and why. These, again, are not what you wrote on the side. They could connect to them, but you're writing down and copying text that you circled or underlined, and why did you underline or circle that? What does it reference in the article? What connections can you make for Michaela and how she was feeling or thinking, or how that may have affected her life? Then finally, number 3, from page 55 of your My Perspectives book, this is that third question. You must answer your question in a complete sentence to receive full credit. And the question is, how did Michaela finally leave the orphanage?